release date yet to be announced by developer and publisher Resolute Games with the help of Novi Unlimited for the MetaQuest platform and PC VR. A new VR MMORPG is in development and has, in under 2 hours of its Kickstarter launch on June 24, 2025, surpassed its original funding goal by over 80k. Eldramoor, Haven in the Mist, is off to a great start in this medieval fantasy RPG that boasts player freedom to experience the world however you see fit. Embark on adventures to unravel secrets of an island in turmoil. Kick back and simply enjoy the days in VR with various casual activities. Create your own journey, your own path with a deep customization mechanic, choosing from various classes, skill sets, appearances, and species. Become adept in the way of the warrior, mage, monk, or alchemist, as a Ferelin, Serpyra, or human. Experience a massive multiplayer world, enjoy social experiences, engage in combat, customize your character to your preferences, choose or create your own challenges. There seems to be something on offer here for most, if not all, VR enthusiasts. Check out the Kickstarter page if you'd like to hop on board and make this promising VR experience a reality. Set for release in the first quarter of 2026 on PC, Xbox Series, PS5, and Switch by Philippines developer Winter Crew Studios and publisher CMD Studios with the help of Stride PR. Volunteer, The Ascension, an upcoming 2D JRPG Metroidvania that sets you off in the world of Raoa, a mystical realm kept in balance by beings existing in harmony until a shadowy root of misfeasance brought war, strife, and suffering to the land. Set out on this peregrination as Hyra, a young boy seeking the truth of his origins. The developers boast a new take on 2D side-scrollers with a heavy emphasis on combat, puzzle solving in an unpredictable, ever-changing terrain, with a captivating story, vigorous hostile encounters, a bonding mechanic which allows you to create relationships to unlock new skills, a beautiful hand-drawn art style, and innovative gameplay mechanics. Volunteer, The Ascension sounds like one for all the Metroidvania lovers. Check out the prologue demo on Steam. Released March 30th, 2025 on PC with a Nintendo Switch launch to be announced by developer Double Cross and publisher 2P Games. Enter the sinuous narrative-driven card-based RPG Sultan's Game. Will you survive his twisted trials or succumb to his demented whims? Are the words from the publisher. Entertain the Sultan by fulfilling diabolical whims in a relentless 7-day cycle. Face one of 4 trials, where death is the penalty for failure, carnality, extravagance, conquer, and bloodshed, where you make the choice of sacrificing a friend or enemy. Make insensitive, remorseless, unsympathetic choices as you cater to the Sultan. If you haven't jumped in yet, now is a great time to make the plunge, as Sultan's Game has received its first major content update with 10 new crowd-funded cards, thanks to Stride PR for the Steam key. After a lengthy delay, released June 26, 2025 on the MetaQuest platform with a PSVR 2 release set for July 10, 2025 by developer and publisher 3R Games. The eagerly anticipated Cave Crave is finally here. Experience the most realistic VR cave exploration, while Cave Crave isn't a 100% pure cave exploration sim, as the developers pointed out would leave it quite monotonous. It does give you that feeling of claustrophobia, that sense of dread, especially being in VR, with underground navigation including crawling, climbing, swimming, and a VR mechanic that makes you almost feel the squeeze of incredibly confined spaces. Cave Crave was originally designed as a simulation experience with no scare factor, and can be experienced that way. However, and don't quote me on this, but this edition may have been the reason for the delay, as Cave Crave should have been released in March 2025. There is now an optional standalone horror mode, which brings a survival horror horror element to the experience. There's also story mode and tourist mode, pretty much something for all of us. Post-launch, there will be free updates which include additional maps, more story chapters, new tools and game mechanics, thanks to the developer for the MetaQuest key. Look out for more on Crave from the Lab Video Game TV when the PSVR 2 version releases. Released June 25, 2025 on Steam by developer and publisher Runic. Miss some good old couch co-op beat-em-up action? Then take a nostalgia trip down memory lane in Heroes of Mount Dragon by developers who were part of teams responsible for titles like Spider-Man, Crash Bandicoot, and Skylanders. Team up in this shape-shifting, side-scrolling brawler. Enter the world of Una, where archaic forces blend and anarchy escalates. Choose from 4 unique heroes, with more to come post-launch. Destroy the unrelenting hordes. Team up in 4-player online or couch co-op in adventure mode, or go toe-to-toe in competitive brawls. Use comedic curses, upgrade your skills, execute brutal combos. Use your dragon forms in this beautifully hand-drawn adventure, thanks to the publisher for the Steam key.